welcome back, Trojan fans. We are live for game number 2 of this doubleheader action here at Everett Memorial Stadium for soccer, as it is women's time to shine after an exciting 4-4 tie in the men's game. Women are up next, as your Everett Trojans coming into this game 1-4-0 in North Region play, 3-5-0 will take on the Bellevue College Bulldogs. Coming into this matchup 2-1-2 in the North and 2-3-3 overall. Quick overlook of the current standings in the women's half of the standings. Peninsula sitting on top again with a 5-0-1 record in conference in the North Region and in NWAC play. So they are sitting on top once again as we reach the halfway mark after this game. Once this game is complete, Whatcom 3-2-1, tied with Edmonds. Actually, we have a three-way tie for second place, as Whatcom, Edmonds, and Skagit Valley sitting at a 3-2-1. But Whatcom sitting on the top half with a 3-2-1, 6-2-2 record overall. Edmonds with a 6-3-1 overall record, and Skagit Valley with a 5-3-1 record. Both Bellevue and Everett are on the outside looking into this game. This standings right now, so a win will help, as this will greatly give some confidence and boost someone's standing as we reach the final stretch of this, or at least the second half of this season. We're going to go quickly pay some bills, so go and get yourself a snack, of food, something to drink from that go-use facilities, as we will come right back after a word from our sponsors for national for introductions and the start of the women's side. We'll be back in a bit.
The City of Everett and Everett Community College have a very close, collaborative, supportive relationship. I think our city is incredibly fortunate to have an institution like Everett Community College here serving our residents, and I think it's one of the things that makes us a really strong city with a skilled and talented workforce.
We love Everett Community College nurses. We value the education that Everett Community College provides for the nurses who are going to come and serve here in this ministry. We partner to ensure that we prioritize the nurses for clinical rotations here for precepted experience. We also have the new nurse tech program, and so with that, we're able to pay nursing students to come in, get that nursing experience, and then help support them also financially while they're in school, getting that clinical experience that they need anyway to graduate. We start this new program starting in September, and I'm really excited to see how that grows and how that moves forward in order to support the program itself and the nurses who are in the program.
It's really a great partnership, actually, if we think about it, because nursing students coming out of Everett Community College have traditionally been our strongest pipeline into our nurse residency program. And what this partnership with the Nurse Tech program has done is actually helped us to strengthen that partnership by creating an opportunity for nursing students to not only work, as Michelle said, and earn money, but at the same time to be able to earn clinical credits to allow them to graduate.
The Port of Everett values the Everett Community College partnership so much. We've got our wonderful ORCA program out here. They get practical field training in the harbor every single week. It's a real amenity for the students to be able to have real practical experience, and I think that's one of the things Everett Community College does, is they provide kids practical experience, whether it's through running start, welding, skilled advanced training. All of that really provides a great opportunity for kids to advance their education, but also do it in a way that's hands-on.
Everett Community College is really exceptional at preparing kids for transferring to the university. I think having an affordable option like this where kids can get a head start and get their education underway close to home and affordable really prepares them for the next steps, and it's absolutely outstanding programs. And then as far as Everett Community College preparing our workforce and creating a skilled workforce, it is one of the things that our employers comment on to me all the time, that what makes them choose Everett or locate in Everett is having that skilled workforce. In fact, when Boeing decided to locate the 737 additional line here in Everett, they said it was because of the skilled workforce that's here. And so the AmTech programs and the vocational retraining programs that exist at Everett Community College are essential to ensuring those career pathways.
They have wonderful instructors there who really make sure that they know what is expected of them when they graduate. Not only is there the didactic learning, there's the experiential learning, and they put all of that together really well and partner that for a beautiful program. So when you graduate, you're ready to walk in and take patients. I myself graduated from there. I felt very prepared when I came here. I was a new grad RN in our emergency department, very busy emergency department, and I was really well prepared for that. And I really do owe that to the program there.
Well, we're in a unique position here at the Port of Everett because we have 3 elected commissioners, all of which are graduates of Everett Community College. So it starts from our top, and then everywhere from the seaport to the marina to the engineering and planning department, administration. Almost all of our team members in different divisions have some interaction with Everett Community College. We actually utilize the welding program to train our journeymen at the seaport and the marina so that they can better do their job.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see the expansion of Everett Community College, to see it growing east and becoming a full college district there to the north. I think this is something that is very important for our residents. I think about our residents in the Delta and Riverside neighborhoods. Having a college presence right there shows our youth that there are opportunities right here at home, right close to home, for them to take those higher education steps. And I love to see the partnership between Everett Community College and WSU. I think that having those pathways taking down the barriers to your full 4-year degree program is so important for young people, and I think that is something that Everett Community College and WSU have done exceptionally well. And I'm really proud of the partnership that doesn't exist in all communities between 4-year institutions and their community colleges, and so I think it's just a real added benefit to the universities and colleges that we have here in Everett.
You know, there's something to be said about getting your education in a community and then taking that education and being able to practice it and apply it where you're actually benefiting back to that community. And I think that's something that's unique that is offered through the partnership that we have with Everett Community College, is being able to invite people that are part of the community then to be able to take that practice and put it into action and putting it into carrying, you know, into the community. It really deepens the connection that you have with the work that you're doing.
As you know, we've got workforce challenges here in this community, so the more the community college can get the workforce into the environment, the better it is, and I think you guys do a wonderful job with that.
Lastly, I'd just like to share that not only as mayor am I thrilled and excited to have Everett Community College here in our city for our residents, but as the mom of a middle schooler who is already having her college dreams, it is nice to know that she has a great start right here close to home.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
Listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them. Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our communities need those who grew up in them to show them the way forward. I want to be the local leader that I needed when I was growing up. My name is Tamara Demery. I grew up on the south side of Chicago with my grandma and 6 of my sisters. They made sure that I was able to find my passion. And that's how I discovered basketball and how I found my voice. Through my work with Nike, I started volunteering to work with kids. I tried to create a moment to have a positive conversation to guide them forward. Playing basketball growing up meant uniting the community with something everyone loved. Today, I still use hoops to build a family with the kids I work with and help my community find healing through sport. I want to be the hero that I didn't have when I was growing up. It's on all of us to help the community we came from.
And we are ready to go for some NWAC women's soccer. And here's a quick look at who is starting for your Everett Trojans today. 0-0 back in net for the Trojans. Bryn Menino. And of course, the Everett Trojans. And of course, here's the visiting side of the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. Number 31 will be in goal, looks like. And it looks like we are getting ready to start the second game of this doubleheader. And we are off. We are off with women's action. Very, very important game for both teams as they're looking to at least get a little bit closer in standings to Whatcom, Edmonds, and Skagit. As those three teams are tied for second, right behind Peninsula. So this will greatly help in the standings as your Trojans are coming off a 1-0 loss against the Cardinals this past Wednesday up at Skagit, as Everett trying to get pressure, but it will just get booted. As Everett looking to get something started here early this first. Bellevue looking like they've also coming into this game with a loss, of course, against Peninsula at home, 2-0. So Bellevue looking to get back on the winning side of the standings, as out of bounds will go for the Trojans with a throw-in. As the quick relook at the men's standings, no changes, as Edmonds will be the last team in the North to try to play its sixth game before we reach the halfway mark. So no real changes in the standings for the men. So Everett and Bellevue will stay tied. As the girls game has an opportunity in the box, but that gets booted out. But ref will blow his whistle, and I think they're gonna say offsides. I want to say, or foul. No, I'm not 100% sure what he indicated. And of course, for the women, actually, I like to restate my previous statement with the Edmonds men. We have reached the halfway mark, as their standings has not given a complete 6-game indication on the men's side. So we have reached, the men's side of soccer has reached the halfway mark. This will be the last game before we hit the halfway mark for both men and women in the soccer action of the fall. And this will be a great momentum getter for either team as we head into the second half. As both teams, as a quick reminder, you need to be a top 3 team to make the postseason. As the number 1 team will get the first round bye and host the second round of the NWAC tournament for soccer. If you're a 2, you will host the first round, but then we'll have to travel abroad to a different region's number 1 seed should you win against a visiting 3 seed as number 2. So if you're a 2 seed, you will host the first round. If you're a 3, you will be traveling. So if you're a number 3 team in any region, you will be road warriors, as you will not get a home game for the first 2 rounds. And also all the way through the tournament, the rest of the way it's Starfire. Down at Kent. So both need to be mindful. As a shot at the 15-yard line from the Trojans will just get a basket catch from the Bulldogs netminder. As we are 6.5 minutes strong in this game, some good opportunities for the Trojans. As Bellevue will get an opportunity, but on Everett's side of the world. And it will be a corner kick for the Bulldogs. As we are almost 7.5 minutes into this first period. If you've only joined us for the first game, or for this second game of the doubleheader, as a light touch from the corner. So no real corner kick, as the header from the Bulldogs doesn't go forward, it just proceeds to go backwards. And it will be a Bulldog throw-in. If you've only catched this stream, you missed an exciting game 1 with the men, as both the Bulldogs and the Trojans leave here with a 4-4 tie. And if my memory serves correct, that was Everett's and Bellevue's first ties of the season, not only in conference but in NWAC play. So there is only one team, or at least 2 teams remaining that don't have a North Region tie, in Skagit and Shoreline. They don't have a North Region tie, but Shoreline does have at least 2 ties under their belt in NWAC play. But Skagit's the only team in the North that does not have a tie attached to their name this season. So everyone else in the North has a tie somewhere on their record this season. And that men's game, no real jumps in the standings, so no real changes in the North. An opportunity, falling down kick, but it goes wide left as a shot for the Trojans. Trojans getting a couple shots on goal, but they've either gone wide right or wide left early in this game. As a or a throw-out. Has to be looks like a throw-out from last touch by the Bulldogs. It will be Trojan throw in on the far side. Plenty of room down here at Everett Memorial Stadium as the sun is trying to peek behind the clouds, but it is at least a decent day in for the first weekend here in October. As is, we got a little chilly, and a boot, and a goal! Bullhorn, please. Trojans with the first goal of the game. A deep shot from number 22 makes this game a 1-0 lead. Say again. Bellevue with opportunity, and a shot will give the Bulldogs a tie. At the 12-minute mark, Bellevue will tie this game up at 1-1. 12 minutes into this game, we are now tied 1-1. A lot of action back and forth. As Everett will kick off. Another opportunity. Can get those goals for you. As the first goal of the game for the Trojans, and the first game of this game, Chloe Parker for the Trojans opened up the score. As Bellevue will get a corner kick.
The Trojans goal scored with 10th minute by number 22, Chloe Parker.
Come this way.
And the kick is through. And a foul called, or either a foul or an offsides call. foul called. And that first goal for the Bulldogs, Sarah Palmino, or Perdomo, and a foul slash, looks like a little bit of an shaken up injury on the goalkeeper. And a quick stoppage in play. But the first goal for the Bulldogs, Sarah Perdomo with that first goal kick. 13th minute mark. And the ref says we're good to go. As we're back to action with Bellevue with control. And a block with the foot. With that ball trying to get into the box. As Bellevue resetting their pieces. Trying to get something set up for an attack. As Everett won't get the turnover, but quick tap out by Bellevue. And it looks like we're going to get a substitution for the Trojans and 2 for the Bulldogs. So both sides getting a switch here. Players. And out of bounds, Everett. So as quickly as Everett had the lead, Bellevue came right back and scored a quick one. We're back to even Steven at 1 early in this game. But a lot of action left to be played in this matchup. Don't be counting anybody out just yet. We're still not even 20 minutes into this game as Bellevue pushes the ball up into Everett territory. And a quick pass over, but no, it gets by 2 players, 2 on the Bulldogs side. And last touch by the Bulldogs, it will be Everett's throw-in on that far side. Of course, Bellevue and Everett are the only North Region teams playing today as that ball just goes sailing. But yeah, like I said, Bellevue and Everett are the only North Region teams playing today. As a kick gets saved, as a kick will just roll through the ground and just get deflected or ricocheted off the Everett netminder, and it goes through the upright. So good trick shot through the upright, but no extra points for through the uprights. As we're closing in on the first 20 minutes of this game. As we are not playing American football, we are playing the world's game of football. And a quick tap out. Trojans need to pay attention. And another shot just gets deflected above and through the crossbar, and we'll give Bellevue another corner kick shot. Everett needs to pay attention to tag team effort of Bellevue on these corner kicks, as at least the last two, they've looked like they've had the light tap in and then play from the corner. So I need to watch that going forward, as the light kick, or as the kick goes on, stays on the ground. Kick gets through the box, but gets stopped by a Everett player, and just gets a little bit booed out. But a nice long shot from the Bellevue player will give it right back to the Everett netminder. With 0-0. And we're going to have a quick... And a quick check. Looks like number 13 probably is going to come out for a substitution. As number 13 heads off. And we are back to action. And quick look through the rest of the NWAC for scores, as the women over at Lane hosting Southwest Oregon in a big win over Southwest Oregon. Lane wins 7-0 at home, as the Lane Titans defeat Southwest Oregon 7-0. And I would not be lying to you if that is not even a high score this year, as both Everett and Peninsula have high scoring affairs already this season in conference play. Go and check those scores out, as Everett had a victory a couple weeks ago, or not too long ago, in North Region play, as they dropped an 18-0 win. I'm not going to tell you who the team is, because you can go online and look at the schedule and the scoreboard for that game. While Peninsula dropped if I'm correct in myself, it's a 24 score. Sorry, 23-point victory at home back on September 27th. And again, you can go online and check out the recap for that. But back to action here, as we're going to get another throw in by the Bulldogs. While Bellevue's had somewhat more of a decent control aspect of the long game so far, Everett has had glimpses and opportunities to get something, and they already got one goal to their name. As quickly as they led in this first half, they quickly surrendered that first goal back. So we're tied at the 24.5-minute mark, as Everett looking to try get the control back, as number 10 will get a shot at net. That will just bounce right into the Bulldogs netminder's hands, as she'll just roll it out quickly. And Bellevue trying to get back the control aspect of this game, gets booted back out by the Trojans. Bellevue tries to push the ball up again, but Everett will kick that ball out, and it will be a Bellevue throw-in. And it looks like Trojans want to get some subs in, but they don't have the control yet, so they're just going to sit and wait as Bellevue will get into the box. They'll just pass it right out to a waiting Trojan. And be booted out by the Trojans. As we got another throw-in for the Bulldogs. We got 19 more minutes left in this first half. As Bellevue will try to get someone in the box. Will pass over. And Everett playing more of the defensive aspect right now. They're not really trying to push the ball forward. They're merely playing the defense aspect right now. Waiting for clear control as that ball will just get thrown out, and it will be Everett netminder's throw or kick in. But so we're going to get those substitutions for the Trojans, as it will be the goalkeeper's kick, as it was last thrown in by Bellevue.
Number 21, Kiana, and number 23, Thomas.
Ball gets back to midfield, but Bellevue with the control. And out of bounds, linesman says that ball is out of bounds. It will be Everett throwing. Everett with another throw-in. And it looks like as we get later into this game, the sun's starting to peek out a little bit more towards the south. And it will be a Bellevue throw-in. That sun is really trying to burn through the clouds and peek on through here.
Bryn's gonna need her ankle taped at half. Just giving you a heads up. Yeah.
Late in the afternoon or early afternoon game. Maybe times during this maybe this first and maybe second half, we're going to get some sun glare on this, at least for the girls on the south side, going towards trying to score a goal here. Maybe even get a little bit of a brightness contrast while on the stream. So as the ball goes out of bounds, and looks like it will be a Bellevue throw-in. Bellevue will get the throw-in. Bellevue's had mainly the control aspect of this game, as Everett will get a throw-in. Boot on through, right into the basket hands of the Trojan netminder. are a follower on Trojan social media, the men's basketball team has announced their 2025-26 season schedule. So make sure you check out the Trojan website. Get yourself adequated with the upcoming basketball schedule for the season, as we are a month out from the start of winter sports in basketball season. As Bellevue gets a corner kick opportunity but doesn't go anywhere, they'll control it inside the box but just gets batted around. As both Everett and Bellevue just batting the ball around in the box.
Get organized! Jasmine, look around! Mackie, higher!
As that wind is now starting to pick up just a little bit. But again, we are in the beginnings of fall, so that wind's going to have a little bit of nip to it. As we are well past the days of summer and the warm days and the cool nights, we are now getting into the cool days and the cool nights. As action back, Bellevue trying to get it back into the Everett zone. As Bellevue will try to get into the box, but it gets stopped by two Everett players. As Everett will play the defense and just boot the ball out, and Bellevue will get a substitution. But if you are a follower on social media with the Trojans and men's basketball, will also indicate that the women
Bulldogs, number 20, Katie Black.
as the ball goes out of bounds. So if the men's basketball schedule has been released, then that means that the women's schedule has been released, and they will start their season with a more of a non-conference exhibition, non-conference game this coming October 10th on the road at Columbia Bible College. But we don't know a time and start date for that date on Friday, October 10th. As the women, as the kick is up from a corner kick opportunity, the ball gets batted around, but it goes off the hand of the goaltender, but gets covered up quick by Everett's goalkeeper. Almost had a moment where that ball could have gone in, but it was quickly stopped, dead in its tracks. As Everett pushing the ball up into Bellevue's territory. And action still plays. Everett with a quick turnover, but a quick shot will just go sailing wide left of the net. Everett will get a substitution as we are 35 minutes deep into this first period and into the match, and we are 1-1 tie Everett got the first strike in this game, and Bellevue quickly retaliated for the equalizer. So it was a quick lead for Everett, but Bellevue came roaring right back just as quick and scored to equalize this game at 1-1. As that sun is now starting to peek throughout the clouds, so a little bit brighter out here at Everett Memorial Stadium. As a foul on the Bulldogs. Wait, and maybe, nope. He looks like he had changed his, referee has changed his call. It will be a Bellevue call. It will be a foul on the Trojans, so reverse that call quick. Everett will get the ball turned over quickly, but it will just get turned right back over as Everett will keep it in the Bellevue zone. But a quick turnover by the Trojans, by the Bulldogs will give Bellevue an opportunity in Everett territory. As Bellevue will get a shot and stopped by the Everett netminder. As we get closer to the end of October, we'll talk a little bit more about the upcoming basketball schedule. So if you want to check out the schedules for both men's and women's basketball for the upcoming season and get your tickets for all the upcoming home games starting in the month of November, make sure you check out. Oh, opportunity! I will let you know that chance to get your tickets, but quick opportunity by the Trojans. Gets a block by the Bellevue netminder, but now we're just outside the Bellevue zone, but a quick shot will get right to the Bellevue netminder. So opportunity for Bellevue late in this first period. As Everett shows signs of wanting to get a second goal as they get back into the Bellevue box, but that will just go wide of the net. It'll go off the backside of the goal post, or the field goal post. So, and quick little tap by Bellevue. No, Bellevue hasn't done a whole lot of deep shot kicks from the goal kick, so they have to watch the short taps as Everett will get a substitution. But once again, to get tickets to future games, not only here at Everett Memorial Stadium for Everett Soccer, but tickets for all future home games at Everett Memorial Stadium, as a foul on Bellevue will give Everett possession again, so it will be Everett ball after a Bellevue foul. Make sure you get your tickets, all your tickets at athletics.everettcc.edu for all home games for soccer, all upcoming home games for soccer and volleyball, and for basketball season. Get your tickets early and secure your seats for the 25-26 season. As we have a turnover, the Everett netminder just comes out, but unfortunately, she's going to come out and she's going to get little bit nailed as the ref stops. The linesman just waves the flag up, and we're going to get a 18 for Bellevue is going to get a yellow card. Bellevue's number 18 will get a yellow card as the Everett netminder is going to get looked at while we're in this quick moment of break. Clock's still going, so get you that yellow card for Bellevue. And that yellow card for Bellevue while we're in a holding as Everett's goaltender is getting checked on. Otea Kitaono is going to get the yellow card for Bellevue. Again, I'm butchering names, unfortunately, not my forte. But Bellevue will get the yellow card for its collision, I would say, into the Everett netminder. As we're in a quick break, or a quick moment of pause of the action, here comes the, I'm going to bring up the upcoming schedule for the soccer team, as our next home game, our next broadcast for women's soccer and men's soccer will be next Saturday, October 11th against Whatcom. It'll be a 12 and 2:15 start time for both the men and the women. Then the Trojans will hit the road on October 15th, on Wednesday, October 15th, against the Peninsula Pirates, and that will be the second to last night game for the Trojans. As the Everett netminder is up and just going to get back to her net and walk it off a little bit. And then the following Sunday, a one-off Sunday game on October 19th at home against the Shoreline Dolphins. 12 and 2:15 start. As it looks like we are going to get back to action here. As we are getting closer to the end of this first period, I would bet with a couple of stoppage times we're going to get some little extra time here from the officials, as it will be a corner kick for the Bulldogs. So I would not be surprised if we're going to get some extra time here in this first period to close it out. So don't be surprised. As Bellevue will get a corner kick, and the kick is up, and the header will go off of Trojans, and a quick block, a block shot will go last touch by the Trojans as that shot, and it looks like the ref has indicated we'll get an extra 2, so not a whole lot of time, but we'll get a few extra minutes. We'll get a couple extra minutes of play in this first period. Like I said before, with that sun peeking out, we're going to get a little bit of a bright side on the south side of the field for the rest of this game, it looks like, as Bellevue just boots it down. Wanting another opportunity, we'll get into the Everett zone. Bellevue player doesn't turn around in time to get control, and that ball out of the Everett zone, out of Everett's box. as Bellevue once again trying to get it into Everett box, but it's tapped out by the Trojans. Bellevue once again with another corner kick in the 2 extra minutes that the ref has deemed we're going to get in this extra time. So Bellevue looking to try to get something quick here. As the kick is up, and it goes through everyone with no touch, and it will go out of bounds. It will be the goalkeeper's kick. And it will be Everett's kick following that corner kick that went sailing to the other side with no one touching it. And it looks like, well, the Everett players will give off the goal kick. But it just goes right back to Bellevue, but it'll go back to Everett again. As we are closing in on the final minute or so, maybe less in this extra time. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Everett ball throw in. But it won't matter as we have hit the halftime. We've hit half here at Everett Memorial Stadium. And at the half, Bellevue and the Trojans tie at 1. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to pay some bills. And then we'll be right back with second half action here on the Trojan Network here on YouTube. See you at the game second half.
The City of Everett and Everett Community College have a very close, collaborative, supportive relationship. I think our city is incredibly fortunate to have an institution like Everett Community College here serving our residents, and I think it's one of the things that makes us a really strong city with a skilled and talented workforce.
We love Everett Community College nurses. We value the education that Everett Community College provides for the nurses who are going to come and serve here in this ministry. We partner to ensure that we prioritize the nurses for clinical rotations here for precepted experience. We also have the new nurse tech program, and so with that, we're able to pay nursing students to come in, get that nursing experience, and then help support them also financially while they're in school, getting that clinical experience that they need anyway to graduate. We start this new program starting in September, and I'm really excited to see how that grows and how that moves forward in order to support the program itself and the nurses who are in the program.
It's really a great partnership, actually, if we think about it, because nursing students coming out of Everett Community College have traditionally been our strongest pipeline into our nurse residency program. And what this partnership with the Nurse Tech program has done is actually helped us to strengthen that partnership by creating an opportunity for nursing students to not only work, as Michelle said, and earn money, but at the same time to be able to earn clinical credits to allow them to graduate.
The Port of Everett values the Everett Community College partnership so much. We've got our wonderful ORCA program out here. They get practical field training in the harbor every single week. It's a real amenity for the students to be able to have real practical experience, and I think that's one of the things Everett Community College does, is they provide kids practical experience, whether it's through running start, welding, skilled advanced training. All of that really provides a great opportunity for kids to advance their education, but also do it in a way that's hands-on.
Everett Community College is really exceptional at preparing kids for transferring to the university. I think having an affordable option like this where kids can get a head start and get their education underway close to home and affordable really prepares them for the next steps, and it's absolutely outstanding programs. And then as far as Everett Community College preparing our workforce and creating a skilled workforce, it is one of the things that our employers comment on to me all the time, that what makes them choose Everett or locate in Everett is having that skilled workforce. In fact, when Boeing decided to locate the 737 additional line here in Everett, they said it was because of the skilled workforce that's here. And so the AmTech programs and the vocational retraining programs that exist at Everett Community College are essential to ensuring those career pathways.
They have wonderful instructors there who really make sure that they know what is expected of them when they graduate. Not only is there the didactic learning, there's the experiential learning, and they put all of that together really well and partner that for a beautiful program. So when you graduate, you're ready to walk in and take patients. I myself graduated from there. I felt very prepared when I came here. I was a new grad RN in our emergency department, very busy emergency department, and I was really well prepared for that. And I really do owe that to the program there.
Well, we're in a unique position here at the Port of Everett because we have 3 elected commissioners, all of which are graduates of Everett Community College. So it starts from our top, and then everywhere from the seaport to the marina to the engineering and planning department administration. Almost all of our team members in different divisions have some interaction with Everett Community College. We actually utilize the welding program to train our journeymen at the seaport and the marina so that they can better do their job.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see the expansion of Everett Community College, to see it growing east and becoming a full college district there to the north. I think this is something that is very important for our residents. I think about our residents in the Delta and Riverside neighborhoods. Having a college presence right there shows our youth that there are opportunities right here at home, right close to home, for them to take those higher education steps. And I love to see the partnership between Everett Community College and WSU. I think that having those pathways taking down the barriers to your full 4-year degree program is so important for young people, and I think that is something that Everett Community College and WSU have done exceptionally well. And I'm really proud of the partnership that doesn't exist in all communities between 4-year institutions and their community colleges, and so I think it's just a real added benefit to the universities and colleges that we have here in Everett.
You know, there's something to be said about getting your education in a community and then taking that education and being able to practice it and apply it where you're actually benefiting back to that community. And I think that's something that's unique that is offered through the partnership that we have with Everett Community College, is being able to invite people that are part of the community then to be able to take that practice and put it into action and putting it into carrying, you know, into the community. It really deepens the connection that you have with the work that you're doing.
As you know, we've got workforce challenges here in this community, so the more the community college can get the workforce into the environment, the better it is, and I think you guys do a wonderful job with that.
Lastly, I'd just like to share that not only as mayor am I thrilled and excited to have Everett Community College here in our city for our residents, but as the mom of a middle schooler who is already having her college dreams, it is nice to know that she has a great start right here close to home.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
Listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them. Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our communities need those who grew up in them to show them the way forward. I want to be the local leader that I needed when I was growing up. My name is Tamara Demery. I grew up on the south side of Chicago with my grandma and 6 of my sisters. They made sure that I was able to find my passion. And that's how I discovered basketball and how I found my voice. Through my work with Nike, I started volunteering to work with kids. I tried to create a moment to have a positive conversation to guide them forward. Playing basketball growing up meant uniting the community with something everyone loved. Today, I still use hoops to build a family with the kids I work with and help my community find healing through sport. I want to be the hero that I didn't have when I was growing up. It's on all of us to help the community we came from.
And we're back with second half action. Second half action, Trojans kick off. And Everett wants us to get the first goal of the second half of this game and take the lead. But it goes out of bounds and it will be Bellevue's ball. And as that sun is now officially out and about past the clouds, and it will be Bellevue trying to get into Everett zone. They have trying to get something past players. And that will get right into the Everett netminder's hands. There's an opportunity for the Bulldogs. Goes Asante on that. As Everett will get control. And into Everett, into Bellevue's territory. Bellevue netminder just kicks it over to the right of her.
The Bellevue Bulldogs, number 33, Allison Gary.
And it looks like a netminder change for the Bulldogs in this game. So Bulldogs have a new keeper for this second half, as it will be a Bellevue throw-in. And that opportunity will be given right into the Everett's hands, as she will boot it. And it'll be back on the Bellevue side of the world. Early in this second half, both teams getting feeling out period in this second half, as we are only a couple minutes into this first period, the second half. No one wants to give up that second goal. The lead taker, an opportunity, as Everett had an opportunity, the netminder fell down, and it will be a corner kick. Everett got an opportunity. They deked out the goaltender, but didn't get a chance, didn't have anyone to come in and close the gap on the shot. So Trojans will now get a free corner kick, or no, a free throw-in. Looks like no corner kick on that. And it's, oh no, and unfortunately that goes off the elbow. A raised elbow from the Trojans, and that will neutralize that chance for the Trojans, as Bellevue gets it into Everett territory. And a collision. And a collision will turn the ball over. Hopefully number 20 is okay on that one. But it will be a Bellevue throw-in. Some great action here today in the men's and the women's games today. Hope you have enjoyed both streams here on the Trojan Network on YouTube. as it will be a corner kick for Bellevue. An opportunity for the Bulldogs to get goal number 2 and take the lead. Bellevue looks like they're going to set up for an actual long shot kick, not a quick tapper, but kick is up. And that ball will go just left of the net. That shot will go just left of the net, and it will be Everett's kick. Opportunity for Bellevue just goes sailing left as that kick gets blocked by Bellevue, but it gets turned back over again. So Bellevue keeping it in Everett's zone. A quick turnover. Pushes the ball up. And it gets Bellevue to reset, but Everett will take control back as that ball gets now into Bellevue territory. Everett looking for goal number 2, and that ball goes off of the Bellevue player, and it will get kicked out, and it will be Bellevue. Last touch by Bellevue will be Everett's throw-in. Opportunity is a knocking for the Trojans. Here in the 51st minute, still early in this game, or for the second period as a throw-in. And a kick will go right into a waiting basket catch of Bellevue's goalkeeper. And the throw out will just get kicked out by Bellevue. So a lot of time in this second period. Both teams looking for the lead taker in this game. As a shot towards the net will just get grabbed by the Bellevue netminder. And will just get touched, last touch by the Trojans, so it will be a throw-in. Everett and Shoreline, the only teams in the north that don't have ties under their belt in North Region play or in conference play either. So, overall play. So, if this game does end in a tie for both Bellevue and Everett, that Everett will get its first tie of the season. And Everett doesn't really need a tie at this point. They need a win, as these are the last two teams in the women's side will be as we get closer to the end of this game, will be the halfway mark of the season for soccer. But Bellevue's already got 2 ties under their belt, and I don't know if the third will be any helpful, especially in North Region play, as Everett trying to get it out of their zone, but Bellevue looking to reset their pieces and get the right positioning for their players right now. As Bellevue tries to get deeper into the Everett territory, but that will go out, and it will be last touch by Everett. So it will be a Bellevue throw-in. But yeah, I don't know if 3 ties are going to really help Bellevue if this ends in a tie. I think someone needs to get goal number 2 as the Everett netminder comes out and just picks up that ball. A win for either team would be great, would be helpful in standings. It would put a win for Everett will put them at a 2-4 overall as we hit the halfway mark. that would end this losing slump that they're currently in. As their last win was against, well, Shoreline in the no, I don't need to finish that sentence, but as Everett tries to go for their second goal, Bellevue's netminder just comes out and grabs the ball and puts a kibosh on that attempt to get goal number 2. And Bellevue and Everett fight for that ball as we get 10 minutes into the second period. We're about now 11 minutes into the second period as Everett will just pick up the ball. But yeah, Everett's last victory was against the Dolphins in the most goals by a Trojan team, I would say, in history. You can go and check out the stats on that game. I don't need to have a repeat of that today, back on September 20th. But Trojans are coming into this game with a loss against the Cardinals, 1-0 loss. So a win here would be very helpful in improving their standings and getting them 2 victories here in the North. And that possibly might even give Bellevue maybe a little bit of a decrease down in the standings with the 2 ties attached to their name in conference play. And the Everett netminder will just grab that ball that roll towards her. And out of bounds, Bellevue throw-in. And of course, a Bellevue win could potentially bump Bellevue past Skagit, though that second tie would not, I don't think that would help in bumping them up. But again, with only 1 loss under their belt in conference play for Bellevue, in North Region play, and Skagit with 2, that might bump them up. But we will wait to see what happens at the next little while, as we are 58 and change into this game. We still have a lot of time to play, as both teams are looking for that second goal and to take the lead. As Everett gets into Bellevue zone, but gets quickly stopped. Another quick turnover. As Everett tries to get this ball deeper into Bellevue's territory and try to get something, but it gets quickly snuffed by the Bulldogs, but it will. And a quick substitution for both teams. Looks like it will be Bellevue throw-in. As both teams get substitutions. And quick throw-in to get further down in the Everett zone. as we hit 15 minutes into this game, into the second period. 30 minutes left. Both teams looking for that second goal. As the ball goes out of bounds, it will be Everett throwing. And Bellevue gets control and gets inside, but a wide shot on that kick will just sail wide and will give Everett their goal kick. Looks like Bellevue will get a corner kick. Yes, it looks like a corner kick, and it looks like Bellevue set up for the short tap corner kick, so no long shot. But that ball gets through, and luckily it just gets bounced around by the Everett netminder, so she barely saves it from going out of bounds, but also saves it from going in the net. Everett netminder saved it from going out of bounds, but also saved it from going into the net, barely, on an awkward grab. But it worked for her, so, and it will be an Everett throw-in. A lot of time left in this game for someone to get that second goal. Ball's in Everett's zone, and Bellevue, last touch, it will be Everett throwing. Bellevue's had more of the control aspect of this game in keeping it in Everett's zone the majority of this time, but Everett's been keeping it more towards the middle a lot of the time, but Bellevue's had more opportunities in Everett's territory to get shots in, but there's a chance that gets batted around, but a little kick on the side just rolls right into the Everett netminder's hand. As we hit the 63rd and a half minute mark, still a lot of time for goal number 2 to be put on this board, as Everett will get it into Bellevue's territory. And it will be, I believe they're giving that a corner kick for the Trojans. So an opportunity here has presented itself to get goal number 2 on the board for the Trojans. 64 minutes into this game. And the kick is up. And a headshot, but that kind of looked like it went off the arm, with a raised arm. But the ref's going to allow that one to play out. As Bellevue regains control of that, but that's still in bounds. Bellevue with an opportunity here, but that gets stopped by the goaltender. And another kick just gets a quick bounce catch and stopped the attempt of Bellevue's number 18, I believe, from trying to capitalize on that free shot inside the zone. As the kick just gets pooched to the 35-yard line. And it will get last touch by the Bulldogs. So a lot of opportunities here for both teams to get something going in each other's zones this second half. But no one's capitalized yet. As both netminders have stopped the opportunities. Quick throw in. As Everett will get an opportunity in the Bellevue zone. And a kick. Oh, an opportunity came a knocking, but a little toe tap had just too much on it. And it goes through the uprights. And the Bellevue netminder just quickly kicks it to the right of her. Hoping to catch Everett off guard, but didn't catch them off completely. As that ball will get kicked out of bounds, last touch by the Trojans. Everett getting opportunity again, almost capitalizing on it, and a line drive shot from the 10-yard line, out just a hair outside the box, just goes wide left of the net. As Bellevue will get a sub, and it will be a goalkeeper's kick, but goalkeeper won't kick this one. As we hit 67 minutes. Both teams had opportunities, and Bellevue had an opportunity on that one with a long distance shot. As Everett gets into Bellevue zone, and Bellevue will regain control of it. For all you hopefully baseball fans that are probably loving the day's action, as Toronto Blue Jays and the Yankees are playing right now. Hopefully you are either dual streaming this game and the Yankees and Blue Jays game, and then change over to the Mariners and Tigers game about 5 o'clock, 5:30-ish, I believe. A lot of fall baseball going on and fall soccer action as Bellevue tries to get a shot in, but it gets blocked quickly by the netminder. And another opportunity, but that opportunity just goes a sailing right of the net. But it will be last touched by the Trojans, and it will be a corner kick for the Bulldogs. And it looks like Bellevue's setting up again for the small tap. But no, it goes long. And the header, it looks like a headshot by the Trojans out of their area. As this game has picked up a little bit more of intensity here, as both teams looking to get that second goal and break this tie. Everett really does not need a tie with their record right now. They want to get a win. Gets a win on the board, or another win on their tally sheet. And that ball just gets past the Everett netminder as Bellevue will get their second goal at the 69-minute mark. Bellevue now leads this game 2-1. 69th minute, Bellevue gets a ball past Everett's netminder. Barely past her, but just enough past her to get to the back of the net. And they now lead this game by 1. They lead it 2-1. 70 minutes into this game with another 20 to go. I'll get that second goal for you in a moment. And it looks like goal number 2 for the Bulldogs will also be goal number 2 for Sarai Perdomo, as that will be her second goal of the game, as she gives Bellevue the 2-1 lead, and it will be Bellevue's goal kick. So 2 goals for the Bellevue Bulldogs, and it'll be from the same person today. As Everett will get a throw-in from that long shot from Bellevue, trying to get it out of their zone. As Bellevue gets the turnover, and Everett trying to prevent. Bellevue trying to get something. And Everett's netminder will just get a quick kick out of the zone. Bellevue has had the majority of the pressure of this game as an opportunity, and a collision in the box, and another collision with the netminder, but that's gonna stop, as the Everett netminder we had another collision with the goalkeeper. And while the trainer tends to the down goalkeeper, and the ref's gonna have a conversation with the linesman about what he saw. So while we are in a hold, we'll keep the clock up for you. And bring up the upcoming schedule for you while the Everett netminder's game looked at. Upcoming schedule here on the Trojan Network for soccer. Again, our next home game will be Saturday, October 11th against the Whatcom Orcas. They'll kick off the second half of the season. 12 high noon start and a 2:15 kickoff for the women. Then the Trojans will hit the road to play against the Peninsula Pirates on October 15th, Wednesday, for a 5 and 7:15 nightcap. And then Sunday, October 19th, Trojans will host Shoreline Dolphins, 12 and 2:15 start time. Then the Trojans will hit the road for their final 2 road games. one against the Edmonton Tritons for T-Trophy rivalry game on Wednesday, October 22nd at a start time of 2 and 4:15. So a midday, late day, afternoon start for the Trojans, and then Saturday, October 25th, they'll hit the road and we'll go down to Bellevue to play the Bulldogs, a noon and 2:15 road finale for the Trojans, and then they'll come back home to finish out the home schedule against Skagit Valley Cardinals on Tuesday, October 28th, for our final nightcap game, 5:30 and 7:15 start. As the second half schedule for the Trojans, as we are back to action, as the Everett netminder looks like she's okay for the time being. As we are back to action, Trojans get control back, push the ball back up into Bellevue territory. And of course, all broadcasts of the home matches will be here on the Trojan Network, and all away matches will be on each school's sports network page, either on the NWAC Sports Network, on the NWAC website, or on their own YouTube website. Make sure you check out the links and websites for broadcasts to all streams to watch all the games for the remainder of the season. As Bellevue looks to get into Everett zone, but that is a long field goal shot for the Bellevue Bulldogs, but that one goes through the uprights. They're going to get, both teams are going to have a substitution. Fortunately for Bellevue, that's not going to get you any extra points with that field goal, as we are not playing American football. We are playing the world's game of football. So Everett can get the goal kick. And of course, for tickets to all the upcoming home games, make sure you check out once again, make sure to get your tickets for all upcoming home games here at Everett Memorial Stadium and at the Walt Price Student Fitness Center for the volleyball games. Make sure you go and get your tickets at everettcc.edu. Search the fan zone, or go onto the fan zone section of the webpage, click on ticket information, and get your tickets for all the upcoming games for soccer and volleyball, or you can get them at the box office or at the ticket table at each game. The Trojans get in the Bellevue zone again. As Everett will just kick that ball off of a Bellevue player. As we are getting closer and closer in the late stages of this game, a foul called by the ref on Bellevue. So Everett will get the kick about the 34-yard line. And Everett will just boot this deep into Bellevue territory. And it will be Bellevue's goalie's kick. As we reach the final 10 minutes, hit the 80-minute mark, final 10 minutes of this game, pending any stoppage time that the ref wants to give. So we might have at least a couple extra minutes of stoppage time, I would think. As Bellevue gets into the Everett zone, and Bellevue beats the Everett netminder with the give-and-go shot, and that will increase the lead to 3-1 at the 80-minute mark. And Bellevue will push their lead to 2 in the final 10 minutes of this game. They now lead this game 3-1 as Bellevue starts to pull away. In this game. Everett needs a quick goal to get this back to 1, and ref says it's going to be a Bellevue throw-in. And a quick change of that. And for that third goal, surprise, surprise, we have a hat trick for the Bellevue Bulldogs as Soraya Perdomo is the recipient of some hats, as she has the hat trick for the Bulldogs. She has all 3 goals in this game for Bellevue. As Everett looks to get into Bellevue zone, and a shot will just go wide left of the net. And Bellevue will get a substitution. And Everett getting into Bellevue territory, but it goes wide, and Everett will try to stop it from going out of bounds. But a quick play will get through, and a quick shot will just go right into the weighty hands of the Bellevue netminder. As she'll throw it, get it ahead. Bellevue will push the ball up, but a quick turnover at midfield, and a foul on the tripping of a Everett player will give Everett the ball. And they need the possession quick, as they're down 2 and they with 7 to go, and a long shot will just give Bellevue goalkeeper a kick. Bellevue, Everett will get a quick turnover and try to get into Bellevue zone. Everett pushing the tempo, and they get a throw-in. Everett needs to push the tempo. They are down 2 goals with 6 minutes and with 5 and change left in this game, plus any stoppage time, so they need something. And the ref's gonna say goalkeeper kick for Bellevue. Bellevue doesn't need to rush this. They know they have the lead by 2. They can burn as much time as they want. Everett is the one that needs to play with more urgency. It's a quick turnover for the Trojans, but it's tapped out by Bellevue as we hit the final 5 minutes. And Everett needs 2 goals quick. And a header gets stopped by, it's controlled by Everett inside the box, and a kick will just go wide to the other side, and Bellevue will just boot it. And back into the Bellevue zone. Everett trying to get control, get the pieces that they need to get inside. And a curveball just gets caught by the Bellevue netminder. Hopefully there's some a little bit more extra time in stoppage that the ref's going to want to give as ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Bellevue, and Everett will get a substitution. Final 3 minutes and change here. Everett really needs to get a spark. They need 2 goals back to back. Otherwise they will drop their second straight game. Or sorry, their third straight game in conference play. And it makes getting into the top 3 a little bit harder as Everett will try to get something set up in the box. But a foul will give Everett an opportunity. Ref's going to say was just outside the box, the top of the circle, middle of the circle. So an opportunity here to close this gap by 1. As the kick is up, and unfortunately it goes through the uprights. Opportunity came a knocking, but that one went wide up, or it was too tall for the opportunity to go through, as that ball will go out of bounds and Everett will get a throw-in. As we hit the final 2 minutes, Bellevue can just toy around and try to kill as much time as they want to, but another opportunity for Bellevue as they're in the Everett zone. They want to push this lead and put the icing on the cake, but it will get stopped by the Everett netminder as we hit the final minute and a half here at Everett Memorial Stadium. And any extra time the ref wants to give, and they see at least a couple extra minutes for the injured goalkeeper incident, and then a Trojan down, as the ref will blow the whistle as we hit the final minute. As that ball will go out of bounds. And as both trainer and the coach will come out and check on the falling player. An update, heads up on the upcoming games for volleyball here on the Trojan Network, as our next broadcast will be against Bellevue on Wednesday, October 8th, 7 p.m. start at Wall Price Student Fitness Center. And then volleyball squad will be Road Warriors as they will hit the road against Shoreline, Edmonds, and Olympic on Friday the 10th, Wednesday October 15th for Rivalry Night at Edmonds, and Friday October 17th against the Olympic Rangers. As we reach full time here, and we're going to get, I believe, the ref has indicated 5 extra minutes. So we will get 5 extra minutes of stoppage time. So hopefully Everett can try to not shave off some of this deficit down to 1 for 5 extra minutes. And then back to the volleyball schedule. Whatcom and Skagit Valley will come on up to Everett for matches on Wednesday, October 22nd, with the Orcas coming to town, and then Friday, October 24th, the Skagit Valley Cardinals will pay a visit to the Walt Price Fitness Center. And then to end the month on Halloween, the Trojans will have a haunting good time at Bellevue for their road finale against the Bulldogs on October 31st. And then the Trojans will be homebound for their final 2 games of the season against the Shoreline Dolphins and Edmonds Tritons in the Teacup rivalry and season finale on Friday, November 7th. All matchups are at 7 p.m. as the Everett player gets to her feet. She's going to get helped out by the trainer. And of course, make sure you get all of your tickets for all matches at the Wall Price Student Fitness Center on the Trojan website. And all matchups at home and on the road will be 7 o'clock starts as we head back to the final 5 minutes of action. Looks like both teams will get substitutions in this final 5 minutes. And ref says, the linesman says, out of bounds, last touch by Everett. Bellevue can try to burn as much time as they want. They have a 2-goal lead. But Everett needs a goal quick in this extra 5. They want to knock down some of this deficit that they're at, as Bellevue will get the throw in. And ball will just go right back in that Bellevue zone. And a quick turnover. And Everett with a chance gets stopped by the Bulldog netminder, and a foul inside the box will give a penalty kick. I believe we'll give him a penalty kick inside. It'll be 1-on-1. Opportunity has come knocking for the Trojans. Late foul on the Bulldogs sets up a 1-on-1 shot, and the kick gets blocked. But it will be a corner kick. Or no, it will be a goal kick. And ball gets thrown in, back into play. Everett trying to get back into the Bellevue zone. But Bellevue's just turning it over and getting it out quick. And this clock is not being a real friend to the Trojans as their chances are dwindling here in this extra time. As Bellevue will get a throw in. Everett trying to get it back in the Bellevue zone, trying to get something, trying to get at least a chance at taking one of these goals off. As a chance in Bellevue zone. But it gets turned up. It's a turnover. Bellevue getting it out of their zone quick. And they're pushing the ball up. Back into Everett territory. The shot just gets blocked by Everett's player. As Bellevue wanting to add another goal, and that ball will get basket catched by the Everett netminder, as time is not going to be a great factor for the Trojans, as it will be a Bellevue throw-in. Bellevue can slowly burn off this time as Everett will get a throw in. And Bellevue will keep it in Everett's zone, but will boot it back out to midfield. And Everett will boot it, but that is it. That is a final. Loss on, please. That is going to be a final, unfortunately, for the Trojans, as this game has come to an end. And Bellevue picks up 2 goals in the second half, and they get out of here with a win. As the Bellevue College Bulldogs win this game 3-1 and get out of here with a victory. As a reminder, our next broadcast will be volleyball, and it will be against the Bellevue Bulldogs this coming Wednesday, 7 p.m. First set start. We will be live at 6:45 for a broadcast here on the Trojan Network. Make sure you get your tickets and you join us at Walt Price Student Fitness Center for the action on Wednesday night. That's going to do it. That's going to do it here for soccer today, as the Bellevue Bulldogs win this game 3-1 over your Everett Trojans. We're going to sign off from here, and as always, go Trojans. See you at our next stream.